Welcome back, everyone. Today I've got something a little bit different for you. I've been reached out by this company here, POPAL. I don't know how they'd like to call their name, but yeah, that's the brand. The box of this set is completely just their branding. There's nothing on it to give me a clue as to what that is. You'll probably seen by now in the thumbnail exactly what this kit is. But yeah, this is actually the company behind the Squid Game figures that I previously built and you may have watched. And yeah, they sort of touched base to say it was one of their kits and really liked the video, so thought they'd gift me another one for me to build from their range. So I will put a link in the description of this below so you can access their site and you can see the full range of models that they do. There's quite an extensive collection of lots of different TV and movie sort of figures or brickheads. There's that kind of style of build that they like to do. So yeah, let's open this up and see if there's much inside that will give us a clue as to what we've got. Let's see what's inside. Two sets of bricks, and it must be a link to the instructions. And as you can see here, it's the two main characters from Peaky Blinders. There we go. Is that focused well enough on that? See the facial bricks there. I can remember the Squid Game one, the quality of the bricks were absolutely brilliant, and I love the fact that there were lots of printed elements to them, so you've got no concerns over the stickers that are on them. And yeah, I was mightily impressed. So for them to reach out and show what else they could do, then yeah, I was all for it. And I will be purchasing more in the future, so see what else they keep doing. So yeah, let's clear this table and set everything all up ready for building, and well, we'll go from there. So I'll see you soon. here they are complete, guys. So you've got Tommy Shelby and Arthur Shelby just here. Really detailed features, really great sort of bricks that they use to construct these, and they're really well put together. Really love the printing. So you've got all the features of the face there, no stickers at all whatsoever, as with their previous set I've built. And yeah, really great. So you've got the accessories there. You've got a cigarette on Tommy there, and you've got a gun and it looks like a bag on Arthur there. Love the idea of the caps. They're sort of like Brickhead style, but their own sort of unique characters to them, which is really good. So when Popal reached out to me to let me know that I'd built one of their sets without knowing, which was the Squid Game set that you'll probably find further in my other builds that I've done, they reached out to show me their full range and offered me the chance to build and review something else that they've got. And these just jumped out for me on their website as looking really good characters. Really popular series, obviously, that a lot of people like, and I've never seen anything from Peaky Blinders in a Lego build before. So yeah, something I jumped at the chance to be able to build. Now the great things with their sets, you can see they come very well packaged in sort of a universal Popal box. Everything was complete. There's no extra parts, but there's nothing missing, nothing mismolded like you occasionally get with other sets. No real instructions, but you get this little coaster with a QR code on. And the great thing about them, if I just bring up to show you the instructions on my phone, is you can literally scroll through every step. He says exactly what part you need, and when you see it, you come across a part that you're perhaps not sure on. Let's find an element like this. I'm sure there's one around here. Might be earlier on. So when you get to the printed parts, and there's alternate parts of it, you can see that it's showing of the sets that you've got, it's this one you need with the 2 printed sides versus the 1 printed side. And you can zoom around to make sure that your part is in the right positioning and everything. I mean, this is just next level, and why Lego haven't decided to properly go down this route as well. I mean, people do obviously prefer the printed manuals, but this just made the whole process so easy. And when you're sort of trying to check whether it's a black piece or it's a dark grey piece, it just makes it so much easier when you can actually just confirm everything on here, because you just click on the actual piece and it will show you the exact details and the shade of the colour of the brick that's needed. So big tick there for people that do get confused. I get time again, I get people messaging on here saying that they've done something wrong, and with instructions that detailed, you've got no excuses for being able to build them wrong. It is that simple. But yeah, there we go, guys. Great little display pieces. Obviously there's elements of a little bit of fragility. The arms, for example, are literally just positioned by one stud, so Thomas's just move up and down in that manner, whilst on Arthur here they are hinged outwards. Would be great if there was another novel way of being able to move them, so that, for example, this gun could be raised, but it doesn't. And there you go. That's one issue with just one stud bricks, is they do come apart a little easier. So they are probably more display pieces and playable pieces, but most sets are. You build them, you put them on a shelf, and you admire them. And this is great for that. They have got a huge range. I will be having a look through and see what I want to build next. And yeah, I hope you do too. In the description, I will add a link to their website so you can have a browse through yourself and see what you like. Delivery came through within, I think it was like 3 or 4 weeks. It did say it was out of stock when I ordered, so it might well be a bit quicker if it's something that's in stock. But yeah, packaging are great. You can see it's not all damaged and dented like some other builds often are. So yeah, fully recommend these guys. I'm sure they've got big things on the way and a bright future ahead for them. I shall certainly be building more, and yeah, if you keep watching, you'll be able to see what else I can get from them. Thanks very much, guys. See you on the next build.